Hi, Ma. Good morning. So, in this session, we are dealing with our most important topic of module number 6, Ma. So, module number 6 is project management. As per ICMA, the weightage is 15%, Ma. From the past exam papers, if you take some sort of analysis, the weightage is from 10 to 15 marks. And sometimes it may increase even to 20 marks. So, it is really important part, Ma. In the OM part, it is the most important topic. Okay. So, without any further delay, let us start the topic. What is the topic name, Ma? Project management. The weightage is around 15% as price norms, and the marks in marks terms of 0.20 and to 20 marks we can get from this topic. Okay, so let us have a normal example, and from that example, I will take you into the concept. Okay, let us take for example. Okay, so if you want to start to take coaching of CMA Inter, there are series of steps you follow. The very first step you follow is that first you should register with the CMA, ICMA board, and you after registering that you have to think of one thing, whether to take private coaching or own preparation. If you want to go for coaching and all, you search for the best coaching center. Okay, for the search search of best coaching center, you use Chrome and YouTube and some known resources. Okay, after seeing the resources, you select the best institute and you talk to them, and you also think whether if the fees is viable, you select the institute and you join. After that, your coaching will start, and after that, the schedule will be releasing, and they will conduct the exam, and you write the exam. This is a process. In this process, there are series of activities going on a proper order. Okay, let us take a different example. For example, if you want to construct a house, so everyone's goal is to have own house. So if you want to construct a house, there are series of activities to be done. First, we have to decide where to construct the house, in which locality. That is the first step. After that, we approach an engineer. So they will some engineer or architect. Okay, related guys will be now. We approach them. After that, we ask them for a plan. They will give a plan to us. After that, we start the work of the construction. Okay, the very first step is that leveling the area or cleaning the area. After cleaning the area, we start the plan as per the engineer architect plan. Okay, we shall make some sort of big holes and all. After that, we lay basement. On that, we lay pillars. After that, we have some sort of slab. After this, we go for construction of walls and some sort of works, and at the end result will be the house. Okay, so there is a series of activities. If these activities are followed in a proper order, then we can get the best result, that is our house. Okay, there is a starting activity and there is an ending activity. In the middle term, there are series of activities. So some activities can be done at a time, some have to be done after one activity. There is some process. Okay, if I write everything and every step on a piece of paper in a detailed manner, you may understand or you may not understand. But if I represent the same activities in the form of diagrams, a picture is worth of thousand words. Am I right? Yes. A picture is worth of thousand words. So if I represent the construction activity in the form of diagrams, everyone can get the clarity and can get an idea. Okay. The same thing is nothing but network analysis. Okay. Whatever be the work to be done, it is represented in the form of arrows, and we use that to form a diagram, and it gives a clean idea where to start and where to end. Okay. And also, while construction activity, everything needs resources. Let it be time, let it be workers, let it be material, whatever be that. So they consume resources and time. Okay. So to have a good project or to have a successful project, everything should be in a proper order. Okay. Now let us see the content so that you can get some sort of clarity. So first, if you are planning for what buddy to construct a house, it involves number of tasks. Okay. Is it clear, ma? Okay. Whatever be the activity, whatever be the project, or whatever be the plan, or whatever be the final product, there will be number of tasks. Okay. Next, what is the next step, ma? Each task consumes resources and time. Each task consumes resources and time. Sir, time, number of days, ma. Resources, what are the resources, sir? We consume money and we consume material and we consume workers and all. Okay. Next, for the house to complete, it may take around 6 months to 1 year. Based on the size of the house we use or number of floors, their time may vary. Okay, normally the duration is from 6 months to 1 year. Okay, sir. And also, is the task involved the construction are 1, 2, 3? There are more number of tasks. It will be more than 10 to 20, sometimes more than 20 tasks. Okay, and these will be for this task. There will be a starting task and there will be ending task. Okay, there is starting task and ending task. This is the most important part. So there will be a starting task and also ending task. Okay, so is the voice audible, buddy? If you are having some sort of issues regarding voice, please inform me, ma, so that I will correct now itself. Is the voice audible, buddy? Okay. So there are n number of tasks. These should be in a proper order. Okay. The task should be as per the plan. The task should be as per the plan given by architect. So you have seen the movie Raghuvaran B.Tech. B.Tech Raghuvaran is there now. So they will see some sort of mistakes in the construction. He will, the hero will tell that there are these construction is not as per the plan. They are doing some sort of mistakes. The same way, our task should be as per the plan. For example, if you are preparing for your CMA Inter, your task or your daily routine should be as per the schedule given by us, as per the plan given by us. If you are not following as per the plan, can you get success, ma'am? May or may not. Generally, if you are not following the plan, definitely there is a chance for failure. Okay, the same way the project also is the same criteria. Okay, next, the task should be as per the predefined order. Okay, the task should be as per the predefined order. And the task can also be referred as activities. From now onwards, whatever with the task, we tell them as activities. Okay, next, if any one of the activity is delayed, the project, nothing but the house, gets delayed. For example, if your preparation, if you are doing some sort of coach, if you are taking the coaching, and if any one of the subject is delayed, automatically your attempt gets delayed. Okay, if you are aiming for your June attempt, and if the preparation is not done, if the coaching is not done, you may delay your attempt. It may go for December. This is a scenario, no? The same way I am telling the small examples, the same scenario is for the big project. If any of the activity which is in a proper order, if it is delayed, automatically the project gets delayed. Okay. Next, if we have undertaken to construct apartment contract, it should be delivered on time. Am I right? Whatever with the project we have undertaken, we should deliver it on time. Otherwise, the customer will get anger and our reputation will be going on and our good will get damaged, and automatically in future we may not get the projects. Okay. So if it is delayed, it is cause of loss of customers. We lose customers, and also goodwill will damage, increase in the cost. For example, if there is a delay, automatically labor, there is a chance for to pay excess amount to the labor, and automatically machinery will be used more. This all will cause some sort of increase in the cost. Okay. Next, to avoid these issues, to avoid the delay of loss of our goodwill and also delay in the project and to lose customers, to avoid all these things, we are having two options. What are that, buddy? Two techniques we are having: PERT and CPM. Okay, so CPM stands for critical math method and PERT stands for program evaluation review technique. These are the two things we are having, ma. One is critical path method, CPM. Okay, and next one is program evaluation review technique. Okay, you need to know the full form of this one. You may get these things from your for your exams. In exam point of view, you may get in exams, MCQs and all. So let us remember this area. This area is important, ma. CPM stands for critical path method, and what PERT stands for program evaluation review technique. Okay. Now, so this is the normal brief background, Amma. This is the basic, the fundamentals you are having. Now let us have one detailed, simple theme, guest of the entire theme. Simply, while executing a project, what activities to be done first, and next, what are the activities that cannot be delayed, and activities can be delayed without any delay in the project. So network analysis will help us to learn few important things. If we delay some sort of activities, there is no issue with the project. Even though there is a delay in some of the activities, the project will be on time. And what is the order to be followed? Everything we can get from network analysis. Okay. So what is meant by network? Network is nothing but an arrow diagram. Here we are representing everything with the help of arrows. Okay. Presented to the management, presenting the details of all the activities along with the consumption of time and cost instead of preparing a detailed project report. So network diagram is also known as what arrow diagram. So network diagram is also known as arrow diagram. So nothing but we are representing our project with using arrows, and we are giving the same information to whom? Management. By giving the information, we are also mentioning the time taken so that they can take a quick decision whether to accept the project or not to accept the project. Okay. And also what is the cost we are incurring by doing the project. These things we can get information from the network diagram. Okay. Next, for example, if there is an example for construction of a building, and in the construction of building there are 5 activities. The activities are A, B, C, D. Okay. So automatically the network diagram will be in this form. A is the first activity. Next we are starting 2 activities, that is C and B. After that we are starting E and D. These activities are represented in the form of arrows. Arrows, ma. Okay. So now I am dealing with the rules for construction of a network diagram. So what are the rules for construction of network diagram is our most important topic. So the first rule is that what my activity. What is the first tool, buddy? Activity is the first tool. We should have a good understanding of activity. So it means the work or task which consumes time and cost. So because of the activity, you are investing some sort of time, and also we are incurring cost. So because to complete the activity, we incur what? We incur some sort of labor and all. We incur some sort of raw material and all. These things are nothing but cost to the company. Okay. Next, the rules for the activity is that it is always represented by an arrow. It is always represented by an arrow with a starting node and ending node. Okay. It will be represented with the help of what? My arrows. Like this we represent activity A. Okay. And the basic rule is that activity should be forward, upward, or downward. It can be forward, okay, and it can be upward, buddy, and it can be downward. Okay. Only these are the rules to be followed, but never that activity cannot go for a backward. Activity cannot go backward, and normally activities are represented with straight lines, straight arrows, never in the form of bend lines. Okay. And also one more important thing is that the arrows, while they should go from left to right, the arrow will start the left point and will at the end right point, never from right to left. Okay. These are the important principles and rules, ma. So it cannot be in what but the reverse direction. I have said now. So only in the one way traffic, no double two-way. Okay. So arrow is represented in this form. It is from left and it is ending at right point. Okay. And always represented by straight line, but not in a curve. Okay. Then activity should be presented alphabetically. Activities are being represented in the form of what? Alphabetically, and we follow ascending order. So A, B, C, D, E. In this way, we represent the activities. Okay. Next. So I have given some sort of examples. By seeing these examples, you tell that which are the correct activities. So we are having the activity, this first one, ma. Is it correct or not? It is correct, buddy. Why? Because, ma, it is in the form of forward and it starts from left and ends at right. So this is the left and this is the right, ma. So it is going in the forward direction. Okay. And what about the second one, ma? It is also starting from the left point and ending at the what, buddy? Ending at the right. So starting left and ending at right. And it is going upward. I have said now it can be forward upward and downward, never backward. Okay. Next, about this body, it is starting from left point and it is ending at end at right, and is also going downward and also never backward. Okay, these three are covered now. Okay, so from this conclusion we can tell what ma? We can tell that these three are correct. What about the next two, buddy? The next two are not correct, ma, because it is going in a reverse direction. That is also from right to left. Right to left. Never think of right to left, ma. Always left to right. And in the form of curve. If it is in the form of curve, it is not right. Okay. So these are the basic fundamental rules for an activity. How the activity should be: forward, upward, and downward, and also from left to right. Okay, now. So I will share the notes, ma. But however, these are the fundamental principles. Now you please write down along with me in your notes. You copy it on ma. I will pause here. You pause the video here once and please write the basic fundamental rules. First rule: activity is represented in the form of what, buddy? By an arrow, and it can be a forward, upward, and downward. These are the fundamentals, ma. Because of that, I am repeating multiple times. Okay. Next, buddy, never be in the reverse direction. I will share the material, but you please write down, because if you are writing, you will get practice. Okay. And also, activity is represented in the form of alphabets and ascending order. Okay. Pause here and write. Write these examples, ma. So totally we are having, I gave 5 examples, buddy. These are the 5 examples. So these are really important. So these are really important, ma. Okay. Next. So they are represented by the letters A, B, C, D. Okay. Sometimes, for example, so there is an activity. Okay. This is an activity I have represented in the form of aroma. So it can be alphabet letter A. And also we can write with a numerical form 1, 2. So activity A or 1, 2 ma. We can represent the same manner. Either we can use the letter task as A or 1, 2. Okay. So it can also be represented in this which form, buddy? Using this numericals, we can also represent. Okay. Next, what is the next thing, ma? So never with only numbers. Sir, I can represent in the form of alphabet or 1, 2, ma, but not with a number. Single number is not allowed. Okay. Single numbers are not allowed. Okay. So now I will show a diagram, buddy. So normally our diagrams, network diagrams will be in this form. You don't worry, I am showing just for example. After a session, I will help you to draw. I will definitely drive you to draw how to draw network diagrams. Normally, this activity AMA, it can also be represented by 1, 2. Okay. In this way, we will represent our arrow diagrams. Okay. There is a flow of activities and they are following a specific order, and also left to right. Left to right, ma, and upward, downward, okay, and straight, downward, upward, but never in the reverse direction. Okay, so these are the basic rules. Okay, now let us think of event. Sir, what is meant by event? So what is meant by event is also really important, ma, because it is a point from where we shall start an activity or complete. It is a starting point where we start any activity, okay, and or complete. There can be starting event or ending event. It is represented by circle and denoted with numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4 in ascending order. Okay. So what is an event, buddy? It is the starting point of activity and also ending point of an activity. So there is starting active event or also ending event. Okay. So now let us see with the clear cut views, ma. So see here, buddy. So this is event. Event has a starting point and ending point. Okay. The starting point is nothing but tail event. Starting is nothing but tail event, ma. And what is end, ma? Head event. End will be head event. So I have shown a diagram here. This is an activity A. For activity A, what is the starting point, ma? This is the starting point. So 1 second, ma. I will pause the video here. Okay, ma. So sorry for the pause because of some issues. I stopped the class. Now let us continue, buddy. So we are at which point, buddy? Event. So what is meant by event, ma? The starting part of an activity and ending part of an activity are nothing but events. Okay. So starting event is nothing but tail event, ma. Sir, what is the end part, ma? It is head event. So never confuse this point. So this will be really useful in upcoming sessions to find E and L values. So while calculating E and L values, we need to have good knowledge of starting part of an activity and ending part of an activity. So starting event, what is that, buddy? Tail event. And what is the end mark? Head event. Okay. Done. So this is about the information about events. So now let us have the next rule. What is the next rule, sir? Preceding activity and succeeding activity. So preceding activity and succeeding activity. Okay. So preceding activity and succeeding activity, buddy. So what is the preceding activity, buddy? So if the second activity can start only after the completion of first activity, okay, then the first activity will be known as preceding activity and the second will be known as succeeding activity. Sir, what is this, sir? Arc is park, park is off. Not that is not, ma. Let us see with example, then you can get a clarity. So if we are having two activities, activity A and activity B, okay. So for activity A, B will be succeeding, okay, and for activity B, A will be preceding the activity which is before. So A will be preceding activity for B, and for A, the B will be succeeding activity, okay, which comes after U is nothing but succeeding activity, which comes before U is preceding activity, okay. Succeeding and preceding, is it okay? Okay, now let us see with the direction. I have mentioned the same rule in the earlier point, but now as a stepwise, I am telling you again. Activity always will be in the left to right direction. So left to right and never be right to left. Always left to right. So while we are walking on the road, we are being following the rule that we should keep our left. We should walk on the left side. Okay, na? So and also never from top to bottom. Top to bottom. So if you are coming like this, it is wrong. Okay. So see, buddy, if you are going like this from left to right, it is correct. However, if you are going from right to left, then this will be wrong. Okay. And also our direction should be definitely, you remember this point, ma, always from left to right. Okay. Next. What is the next thing, sir? Our activities, for example, I am showing in the form of green color now. So see this one, buddy. As this is a green color, it is the correct way. So see, buddy, this activity, it is flowing from left to right, okay, and also upward, and this is downward, but also not from top to bottom. Okay, so it is going with downward direction, that too from left to right, never from right to left. Like this, if you do, then it is wrong. Okay, so see this example, buddy. Here we are constructing a network diagram, and the arrows are from top to top to bottom. So this is wrong. Okay, and also next diagram. So they are in a reverse direction, that is from right to left. Right to left. That is also wrong. Okay, so I have given this material. I will give the material to you. Okay, and also see this one. Okay, done. So always from left to right. Next, what is the next rule, sir? The next rule is that starting point and ending point of a network diagram must be a single event point. Starting point and ending point should be single event point. Okay, what is this, sir? So let us see the previous example, ma. In this example, there is starting event, there is ending event, but this one is only one starting and there is also one ending. The same principle I have said. Okay. See buddies. Okay. Now let us see one example, so that you can get some clarity. Okay. I'm not telling that you will get 100% clarity, but while solving the entire problems, we will get a clarity. Keep it there, buddy. Okay. So let us see an example, Here there are two activities, A, B, and there is a C activity and B activity. Okay. So the principle he gave is that A and B will start simultaneously. A and B will start simultaneously. So what is that, ma? They start simultaneously. So A have started. Okay, sir. So B have started. This is A. This is B. Okay, sir. I have started. Next, what, ma? So this is the main activity. Before that, this. So main activity and preceding activity. So if you take in the form of table. So for these two, we are not following that rule, but for these two things, we are following. So C activity comes after A, D activity comes after B. So here A is done. So after that, what, ma? It is C. Okay, sir. And also after B, the activity is D. Super, sir. Is the diagram done, ma? If it is done, super. But thing is that what I have said, buddy, there should be starting one event and there should be ending also one event. Here there are two starting events and two ending events. Is it right, ma? It's not right. Okay. So what the diagram we have drawn now, it is wrong. Sir, what is the correct diagram? So I will tell you the correct diagram, ma. And also while drawing the network diagram, the first principle is that you should draw it with a pencil and you should have eraser too. If you are not having these two things, your network diagram will be worst. So you should practice with a pencil. After confirmation, you draw with a pen. Okay. So now, so what he has given, buddy, A and B start simultaneously. So from one part they will start. So this is the starting one, ma. This is a starting event. So A and B are starting simultaneously. Okay. So this is A, this is B. Okay, sir. After that, what is that, buddy? So after C, we are getting what, ma? We are getting C. Okay, sir. After B, we are getting what, ma? It is D. So now is the diagram done? Yes, perfectly done, ma. So after drawing the diagram, you have to check one important thing, buddy. What is the important thing, buddy? Whether the diagram is following the complying the question or not. First, what is the first point, ma? A and B start simultaneously. So here is A, okay, and here it is B. They start simultaneously. Okay. What is the next rule, ma? C will start where A ends. Okay. Here is A ending and here is C starts. Okay, sir. What is the third rule, ma? D will start after the completion of activity B. Okay, sir. So B here it is done. After that we started D. And the one more principle is that there should be one starting event, one ending event. Okay. So here if there is one starting event, one ending event. So our project diagram is perfect. Okay. So first you have to start draw with a pencil. Only after that you have to cross check with the question. Then only you have to proceed. This is the first principle. Okay. I will show you, buddy. So I have drawn in this manner. Is it right? It's wrong. Sir, what if? So, okay, sir, you have said that they will start simultaneously. So, I have corrected the first part. After that, before A, after A, we start with C. Okay, sir. After B, D started. But where is the mistake here, ma? There are two ending events. There should be starting and ending should be one. Na? So, here in this diagram, there are two. So, this is also wrong. Okay. So, what is correct one, sir? So this is the correct one, ma. Starting one, ending one. Okay. Now, let us see the next rule. What is the next rule, buddy? The next rule is that never draw any extra arrow which isn't necessary, which do not show an activity. We should not draw arrows unnecessarily. because arrow represents an activity which is required to be done in the project. So if you are drawing unnecessary arrows, it is representing unnecessary activities. Automatically, the project will be wrong. Okay, we should never draw unnecessary lines. Okay, now let us see with this example, buddy. Okay, now, so I will show you with the diagram so that you can get a clarity. Okay, so A and B start simultaneously. So A and B. Okay, so this is A activity, this is B activity, but they start simultaneously. What next, buddy? C is starting after the completion of A. Okay, sir. C is done. And what about D? After completion of D, it starts B. Okay, sir. Okay, buddy, once more. So it is B. Okay, sir. But as you said, there should be only one starting point, one ending point. So what I have to do, sir? I will close this one. I will close this one, sir, so that there will be one starting, one ending. Okay, this is the starting part, this is the ending part. So my diagram is correct. Am I right, ma? No, I am not right. Why? Because the thing is that how many activities are mentioned here, buddy? Activity A, B, C, and D. So four arrows should be. How many arrows are there in my diagram, ma? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one activity I am drawing unnecessarily. So my project is not correct. So what is the correct diagram, ma? The correct diagram is what, buddy? Let us see the correct diagram, buddy. So here A is the activity, okay, sir, and here it is B, A, B. So to avoid any corrections in exam, you should first draw the diagram in your rough area with the pencil. After that, we have to check the rules. These are the rules now. We have to check the rules. If the diagram complies with the rules, then we can draw the diagram with a pen. Okay. Next. So what is the next one, buddy? It is C. Okay, sir. And it is D. Same diagram. I've explained the different part of it. Okay. So we should not draw unnecessary lines. Okay. Next. So I'm showing the wrongs. What should not be done? If I'm telling the wrongs should not be done, then you are safe now. You should not do that part. So, sir, there is starting of A simultaneously, B simultaneously. Super. After that, you have said C, and after that D. So to join them, I'm using extra arrow. Is it right? No, it's not right. Extra arrow which is not necessary. Extra arrows are not necessary. Okay, next. What is the next one? The correct diagram is this. Okay. So now let us see the next rule, ma. Till here all the rules are okay, na? So let us see the next rule. What is the next rule, buddy? The network diagram must not have danglings and loop. The network diagram should not have danglings and loop. What is meant by dangling and loop, sir? Loop in the sense, I will tell you an example, ma. So this is the way loop. If it goes on, keep on going. There is no ending point. Okay, it keeps on going. Circle. Is there a starting point for the circle? We cannot tell us for a starting point and ending point. Okay, so if we fall in this loop, we keep on going. Okay, so this way there should not be loops. I will show you with an example so that you can get a better clarity, ma. The better example is here, buddy. So see, ma, here. So here, so the project is starting here and it has gone in this way and it has gone in like this and completed. This is superb. But there is one hanging part. This hanging part should not be. Okay now. So this is nothing but the hanging part is nothing but dangling. Okay. So this way of if the branch comes like this and also it is going to continue like this, then this hanging part is called dangling. For a project, there should be only one starting and one ending. But by seeing this, there is starting part, ending parts are two parts. If there are danglings, our rule is being overridden. Okay, we are overruling the rules. We are going across the rules. We are going against the rules. Is it correct, ma? It's not correct. Okay, so there should be one starting, one ending. So how to connect this one? How to connect this one? Let us see, buddy. So in this way, we'll connect. Okay. So compare both the both the diagrams. Is the both the diagrams visible? This one has been being connected to this part. Okay. Like this I've connected. So our project should be having only one starting, one ending. So if we are having danglings, we are having more than two ending points. This is the, if we represent the project diagram with the danglings and all, it is wrong. Okay. So next, what is meant by loops? See the diagram here, ma. I am representing both dangling and loop. So this is a dangling. So is the dangling should follow? No, we should not use danglings. What about loop, sir? What is meant by loop? Can you see here, ma? So G activity is done. Okay. After that, we started I, and again we are going J, and after that we are going with H. Again we are going J, G, and I. So this is keep on going. Is a project has some sort of endpoint? Na? The project should have some sort of endpoint. But however, because of this loop, the project is going keep on going. There is no end for this project. Is it right? So there should not be danglings and loop. Okay. So and also the principle is being override. Okay. It is going in the reverse direction. That too from right to left. Is it right? So when you are having some sort of loops, we are going against the rules, which are fundamental. Okay. So these should be avoided, ma. Till here, if you are okay, let us have end of this session. After that, I will go with the most important part of network diagram, that is dummies. Okay. Let us pause the video here, ma.